To the IGCSE Jan 22 paper 1 question 24 walkthrough. Hopefully you've had a go at the question, you've looked at the mark scheme, and you're using this to figure out what have you done wrong, where was your little mistake, how can you improve. After I've walked through this question, you can press pause and have a go at a similar question, or you can work through it with me doing it. I then suggest you go to my website and download the worksheet, which has got 2 more questions. You can remember to hit subscribe for similar questions on YouTube, and remember to follow up on my website. Really, really important you do that. Right, moving on. So it's a differentiation question. How do I know it's a differentiation question? Because it's talking about curve and it's talking about the gradient. Right. They're the key things that have helped me identify that. Now it says the point lies on the line, so I don't know what A or B is. So first thing I'm going to do is substitute the A and the X and Y in. So -6 must equal 2 cubed times by A plus 2 squared times by B. Take 12 times by 2 plus 6, which gives me -12 equals 8A plus 4B. Take 24. Sorry, I moved the 6 across straight away in my head when I was doing that. So that gives me 12 equals 8A plus 4B. Now that's going to be a form of simultaneous equation, maybe. That's what I'm thinking looking at that. Not sure until I've done the next bit. Now we know that Y equals AX cubed plus BX squared. Take 12x plus 6. So we're going to differentiate that to find the gradient. We are told that the gradient is 16 at the point, and that is when x equals 2. Just checking that through. So I've got equation 1 and I've got equation 2. Using my simultaneous equations, I am going to do 1 take 2. That's 12. That's 8. That's 4. So 16 equals 4A. So A is 16 divided by 4, which is 4. If A equals 4, work out B. 28 equals 12 times 4. Take 4B. So 28 equals 48. Take 4B. Sorry, plus 4B. So -20 equals 4B. So B equals -5. Need a bit more space, don't we? Having got that, the question, if we go back to the question, what did it ask us to do? Find the point when find the y coordinate and the point whose x coordinate is 3. So we need to now have the equation of our curve, substituting our numbers in. So y equals 4x cubed, take 5, x squared, take 12x plus 6. We are told in the question that A is 3, and we're trying to work out what x is. Put those numbers in a calculator, and the answer is 33. Right, lots of little steps in that. I'll try and talk you through it, reminding it, or you might just have a go when we turn over. So let's have a go at your question. Have a go first. What is the first thing I did? Well, I used the point A being on the line to try and get an equation with my A's and B's in. So -5 equals 8 times by 2 is 16. Sorry, I just got a bit confused there, and I just had to pause myself because I was doing too much in my head, talking too quickly, doing that. So basically, add the 13 gives me 8 equals 8a plus 4b. Right, so I've done that. So that's my first equation, which I'm going to use. Now I need to differentiate the equation. I'm going to differentiate the equation. So dy by dx gives me, well, you should have this in front of you. That gradient is what in the question? So what you're going to do with that gradient and the x coordinate, perfect. Work that through. Gives you 20. It should have been at 2. 20 equals 12a plus 4b. A plus 4b. That's my equation 1. That's my equation 2. So I'm going to do 2, take 1. Take them away. I'm left with 12 equals 4a. So a equals 3. Using my a equals 3, I know 8 equals 8 times by 3 plus 4b. So 8 equals 24 plus 4b. So minus 16 equals 4b. So b equals minus 4. Now I've got that and I've got that. What do I need to do with my a and b? That's right, put it back into my equation to work it out. So the equation is y equals 3 lots of x cubed plus b minus 4, really, x squared minus 8x plus 3. What does it say? The x coordinate we're interested in, which is 3, which is why I keep saying 3 earlier in the question at the wrong point. Make my calculator look like that, and that gives me y equals 24. Right, please remember to use your calculator more than I do when you're doing this, working in your head. Well done. Thank you for revising.